Shalom Lacham, Shalom everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Ani Yao Hanan. Watch and see. But you can just shift it around like this. Let's see, yes. Yeah, it's a very, it's a brutal place to be. And you know, Home Affairs is also going in a point where they're saying that they want to do a fast processing of documents. So if you want a birth certificate quicker than the normal usually time, you have to pay now extra money, or a passport if you want like any document. That's what they are thinking of doing now, that a quicker process of a passport, of a document. So
is what?
Oh, fast tracking documents.
So how do they?
They want a fast track document by charging extra fees for that. So meaning there will be a faster process that you just have to pay a little bit extra for it. On my face.
That is bullshit.
It's the government.
So how do they facilitate something happening quicker than normal? What is your more money doing that?
So that they can make more money now.
And that
they will
means
be more slower
the
than
whole
ever.
process will be more slower than ever.
Fucked up. Like it's in the
Because you
Congo.
will now wait fucking months instead of weeks.
In the Congo, you can get a passport in one day. But you
Yeah,
must,
they can just have
you
a
must
fucking-
just be able to come up with the money.
They have a commissioner sitting
If
there
you-
that signs the thing and fucking print the thing.
Okay. 2006. I won 2 tickets to go to
The World
Soccer
Cup.
World Cup. One of the conditions for extending the tickets, it says when entering this tournament or this competition, you must have a valid passport. So now I went to Adidas, the office here in Hartleyville. I'm staying this, good morning and well done, congratulations in Hartleyville. And so they asked me, did you bring your passport with? I said, what? Passport? I said, why? But, no, if you can't produce your passport, you will forfeit your
Yes, your ticket.
So they said to me, you've got a couple of days to come back to us, get some transport and leave there. Like, that's far. So when do you think you'll be back? Tomorrow? Okay, we can come back to the next day after tomorrow. Otherwise, we're going to forfeit your tickets.
Huh?
So I said, so I went back to the Colour de Face. How do you call them now?
Was it?
What do you call the place now? Colour de Face now? Homeland, what do you call it? Do you do your passport and stuff?
Home Affairs.
Home Affairs. Went back there. Did the whole process. No. You're going to wait 3 weeks for that. No, we need that thing now. So I went back there. So I asked, who can I speak to? I need my passport. So here comes a lady. Dieselfde sandwiches in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, meneer, you want what? My come work with me. I will take you there to Mr. Abu Bir or something. I can call him a Muslim man. He tell me, brother, come here, man. Leave those people. No, come here. So they just got that thing around the neck with that manchi here. That... Salam, but I got a gentleman here. You need to help me in. So here come another black lady. Excuse me, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. No, lady. I'm so sorry for doing this, man. Just custom here. No, but I'm the secretary of... But you can't come to the director's office. I said, what? Director's office? So here there's a commotion in front of his door. Hi, good morning, man. The guy is like this. He says to me, good morning, sir. Is there a problem? No, sir, I don't believe there's a problem, but we just need to know. Are you there? So go like... So then, the secretary takes the sandwich lady away. So now it's just me, this guy. I said, hi, my name is Gregory. I want to meet you this one. What? Wow, congratulations. Yes. Wow, you can win. Oh, bro, you can... So he says to me, no, that's fine. So did you do your fingerprints? I said, sir, everything is done. What is your name? No, come. He says, who did you speak to? I said, he said, wait, that's that there, sir. I said, yeah, yes, sir. He said, have a walk with me. So how did you go winning these tickets? So
He's
tell
just helping you because he's happy that you won the ticket.
I'm telling you. And I said to him, how did you win the tickets? I went to Atlas Park, then Stikland. And my daughter actually facilitated them. You told how old is your daughter now? My daughter's 10 or something, or 11 or something. I said, wow, that's amazing. Wow. And we had a chat. He said to me, sir, just wait here. I'll be with you just now. Call this lady. Can you just do this for me quickly? It's fine, just 15, 20 minutes. We'll get this done. So I'll like 3 weeks. 15, 20 minutes. 3 weeks. 2 weeks. So I'm telling you, I come 20 minutes later. He comes later. Hey, are you Mr. Henry? He says, yes, that's me. Your documents, all your documents.
But that time the passport was still the photo, you stick the photo, right?
Huh?
You still have to stick the photo at the time.
I don't know how they, you look, you must give everything in there.
Yeah, but the pictures, they used to stick the picture. It was not like a computerized pictures.
Machine that does the imaging on that paper. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, all those things, okay, when I went to the Congo.
It wasn't digital imaging.
Yes.
It was physical.
Yeah, just but when I went to the, when in 2010, before the World Cup, so this photographer that I used to do photo shoots, you know, with like a German guy, he calls me, he say, hey, we worked here. As he left, he said, you must come to France. Because we had he had a job he used to do every year, a month and a half. Then I don't have a passport, but I'm only a permanent resident at the time, not as, and I couldn't get a South African citizen passport at the time because of certain regulations. So I needed a Congolese passport. Now I see myself, I call my brother to come and say, hey, apparently you have connection, because I spoke to my nephew. He said, no, uncle has connection at the immigration, so they can sort you out. So okay. I phone him, he said, oh, it's all good, I have a friend there, you know, a captain, something like a surgeon, someone. And those are the people, powerful people, because they can call, they can talk with anybody. Those high people, they send those ones here to 2 weeks before, because I'm booking my ticket. I say, okay, I have to go make a passport. As I land in the Congo, this guy sends me the ticket, the invitation to France. Now, because now I've told him that I'm going to go fetch my passport, it's going to be a week. Because my brother is, you know, has a connection. I got there. That's the day he wants to go see the guy. When I land, and he knew I was coming. I even slept in Kinshasa that night. I left South Africa because the plane couldn't cross us over. We were only 2 clients to go to Brazzaville, so we have to sleep at Kinshasa. They book us a hotel, and the following morning then we cross the river, the Congo River, because they just let's 2 clients, just let's in a speedboat. So I land, I get, you know. The guy is no longer working there. He's been demoted or shifted because the corruption and everything. So they moved the entire team. Now I have no ways. I struggled for 2 months. I even lost my opportunity to go to work in France. You know. So they ran out of samples of passport. You know. Whatever they call it carton in French, but in English, you know, this passport book.
Yes.
They ran out of it because they don't make them in the Congo. They have to order them, and the president's wife has a contract. So the business they run is you must first finish whatever stock you have,
and then order.
Then they collect the money, then they order. Like it doesn't run around. So they always have a rupture of stock. Demand, supply is lower than the demand. And they do it on purpose so that they can overcharge people.
Yeah.
So after 2 months, I'm fucking sitting in the Congo. Pissed. I've left my son with my friends, you know? And like I'm sitting, I said, this is like... Then a new arrival lands of boxes of this passport. So I had to do things on my own. I went in there. Sitting there, manager, I see who's moving things around. You know, you go places, you see who's moving, which guy has, because you can read people. They say, no, this guy I think is I selected one guy. I went to him, I said, yo bro, I have a problem. Say, I've been seeing here, what's wrong? Say, I came here 2 months ago to do my passport. I'm supposed to travel to France. Now, I left my son with my friends. It's it's taken longer than I expected. I need a passport. So ask me how much you have. Okay, you know I'm broke at the time. No more money. 2 months I'm sitting there. So I said to him, I don't have much. I have this little, and it's very little compared to what they were asking. Very minimal. I think like a quarter of whatever they were asking. Or 1/5. It's actually 1/5 of what I've already paid before, and the money is gone. You know? So I spoke to the guy, I said, I don't have money. I only have my ticket. If I get a passport, I will literally just go in the plane and no money. He said to me, okay, come. He takes me inside the room where every document, the files are sitting dark. Say, look for your name. I'm not lying to you. He said to me, look for your name. I went on the surnames. I went into the N. I grabbed my file. I said, okay, here's it. I said, okay, come.
Are you serious?
Okay, I'm not lying to you. I said, come. He said to me, come. We went there, said, well, sit there, sit there. He took the file to another office. From that office, he took it to another office. I'm sitting there. Move. He said to me, okay, like I was around by 12, I said, come tomorrow, come get your passport tomorrow. The following morning, I'm there. Movement. The last minute of that passport, I went to the director of immigration or of that office that signs the passports. The last final phase of my passport, I loved it. He took me to that room, office. Say, this guy's passport, he needs to go back to South Africa. Please sign it. He signed my passport. It was a Friday. I grabbed that passport. I said, well, what's my next move? Fuck South African embassy. Took a taxi. I said, I need to be there. Went to the embassy. I said to them, and they were closing. And it was 12 o'clock. They were literally closing. I was like the last. And you have to go to the consulate, not to the embassy. So I go to the consulate. I said to the lady, the person was sitting there, the lady, I said, I'm a South African resident. I came here for these purposes. It has taken me longer than that, but I got my passport now. Is it possible for you to give me a visa so I can travel, or put my, because before, if you have a permanent resident, they can then put it in your passport. Because if you have the certificate, they will put the sticker in your passport so that you don't need that big paper no more. So this lady calls the South African guy that was there now, because there was a Congolese lady at the reception. Then he calls the South African. He tells me I must apply for a visa. I said, huh? When I arrived, I landed here, I came to you guys and I submitted my ID, my permanent resident. You checked it and you say it's all good. Now you're asking me to apply for a visa. He said yes, and this takes like 5 working days. I said, okay. Since I don't have pictures here, I will come Friday, Monday, because I need to go do pictures and come ready. Same day as I get out there, there's a Futsek. I ran to the agency, to the airplane. I want to book rebook my ticket. They said to me, no, you have to go to the airport. I the fuck? Okay, I from the city, main CBD, then I ran to the airport because we cannot do it here. You have to do it at the airport. I went to the airport. I arrived to I landed at the airline agent. It's one guy sitting there. I said, I need to rebook my ticket because he looks at my ticket, said, okay, can I get your phone? I need to make a phone call to Kinshasa so they can book it from there because I cannot make a booking here. You're a company, you're using my cell phone. I need a service. I gave it to him. He calls. Said, and he gave me a price that I must pay like this high. Then the guy goes on there and he said, no, he's paying. No, he booked it. His ticket was bought in South Africa. He cannot pay penalty according to the Congo. He has to pay according to South Africa, so it's lower. I paid those penalties. Monday morning, I'm at the airport. And I already know the immigration in the Congolese side, they will be bitchy with me. But I have a plan for them. I already planned my strike with them.
Exit strategy.
Exit strategy was planned. Okay. Like literally, I get there. I said to them, okay, well, how am I going to deal with these guys? I don't talk. I take my ID. I take my passport. I put my ID in the middle of the passport. I took my permanent resident. I put in the middle of the passport. I don't say shit to them. I land there. I get there. Give the guy the passport. Everything's there. He pulls those out. He pulls my ID. He doesn't open my ID. And my permanent resident doesn't open it. He looks at my passport. You go to the page, no visa. I say, where's your visa? I say, oh, you don't even look at this document. You're just looking at the passport. I'm a South African resident. I don't need a visa. You know what?
I was gonna ask you that just now.
He's trying. He has to try to bully me. It's tactics.
Yeah.
It's tactics, and see if I shake, he's gonna go for money. I have to give him money to go. And I already don't have money, and I already knew this is what's gonna happen. So he looks. Then he opens my ID. He doesn't. You can't read most. You can just see the flag of South Africa. He stepped my passport. No. Then there is another position. The waiting room. There's another block. They ask you for money. If you have substances, like when you're traveling, you must always have something. Because how are you gonna land there? I said to the lady, I live in South Africa. I don't need money to go back. Say, you're a Congolese citizen, you're going. I say, I live there, everything is there. My son is there, my family is there. Say to me, you must have money. I pull an Edgar's card. A shopping, I'm not lying to you, Ache. A shopping,
Voucher.
Not a voucher, Edgar's.
The Edgar's card.
Edgar's card, like the shopping, the shopping, whatever.
Retail card.
Retail card, as a bank card. Because I also had my F&B card, but that one came out, so I couldn't shake. I gave it to her. So my money is in there. She looks like, okay. I said, oh shit, you must fuck people around, man. I passed.
But what are you saying to now? She just needed to know that you have money.
Yeah, I do have money. I said that my money is in a card. I don't have cash. So okay. Now he knows that side they deal with cards mostly. Even the Congo, they're already dealing with cards at that moment. So you can't tell me go check the money, because that is crime. Because you can never do that to anybody. So I passed. In the DRC side, because the aeroplane came and fetch us. There was a small plane that came to fetch customer from Brazzaville to go to Kinshasa, because in Kinshasa, then you take the bigger aircraft to South Africa. So we went there, and as we landed, we never went in, just straight to the bigger plane. Then there's immigration waiting for checking your visa and everything. But those ones were clever in Kinshasa though. So as I gave my stuff, he opens my passport. They say, you're a resident, you're a South African resident. I say, yes. So, okay, where's your resident card? I gave her the ID. He said, okay, it's fine, go. Because they already were dealing with so many people on that side. of Kinshasa, so they had the understanding of how things
Obviously,
run.
some of the people took them on for
And
to be retired.
in Johannesburg, that's where another Mampara wanted to pull a stunt on me. As I arrived in Johannesburg, and I knew the same thing will happen to me, so I did what I did in Brazzaville. I'll take my passport, ID, and a resident certificate in the middle of my passport. I landed. I gave it to the lady at the immigration. She pulls my ID out and my thingy. She looks into my passport. She doesn't see no visa. She doesn't even bother to look the green card that I have, the South African ID. Is she just busy asking me where's my visa? I say, hey, don't you see my ID here? Then she opens she then looks at my ID and said, okay. She takes everything, went to her boss, one of the offices, and the boss said, calling me. I went there. That's the best. You know, I've seen people run the service. That guy, as I went into the office, he greeted me. How are you? I said, I'm fine. Where do you live? Cape Town. As I'm talking like that, he's on the laptop, on his computer, opening my file. My entire file came in front of him. He said, okay, where do you live? At Cape Town. Oh, with my son. Where's your son? My son is in Cape Town. Oh, okay. Stamp. You're free to go.
Don't bullshit.
I left. Oof. Cape Town.
Some of these people, they're just sharkies.
No, some people are Mampara, but in the Congo, I know it's a money way. So when you try to do this, if someone shakes, you can say for money. Passport in the Congo right now, you cost probably like around about $500. It's supposed to be a free document though. The money that the government said is very little, but because
is that for any Congolese person applying?
Yes, but then the authority there, they play tricks, they dump documents aside so that those who give money then are processed fast. So you have to, because you need a document to go. It's a shitty move. Same sort. This VFS is the worst agency ever. I mean, you pay money for them just to receive you, to hear your story. You understand? You book an appointment, you have to pay that to submit the document.
But don't you think it's also part of that fact that the systems that the West is forcing on us?
Yeah.
Our people is just seeing it as a way of making money out of those who want to use the West. Travel like the West.
Our governments are like, I mean, as much as we say puppet and what, we are so, like, our government are the biggest puppet. They will never, I mean, look at what Namibia did. Namibia went and said, if the United States, Canada and the European countries, most of the European Union, does not give them the same, reciprocate the same services they're doing to their citizens. Meaning, if a Namibian wants to go to the United States, he must get a visa at the border in America, like the Americans do to come to Namibia or Canada or Europe. If they have to apply for a visa and that's difficult, then your people also,
when they come here, will treat the same
must
service.
also apply for visas. There's no more visa at the airport. No more e-visa. Apply at the embassy. Pay. It's just so simple. They are rich, apparently. They have all the resources. They treat us like nothing. We the one who's struggling. They're helping us all the time. Yet when it comes to visas, we must pay 90 euros. They pay nothing. 90 euro. If they think 90 euro is very little, why can't they just pay?
Yeah, 90 euros.
Do you understand? They can also just, okay, let's help these countries. Let's pay for visas.
That's the agreements.
But our people,
they fuck the people over with the governments just saying it's fine. We fuck your people and you fuck our people.
Yeah. Look at what.
Because the citizens pay for everything.
Yeah, their citizens
Taxpayer foots the bill.
Look at what the Emirate president did. You know, he has land in the Eastern Cape. He bought a farm there and the airport. When he came last year, was this year, last year,
Who?
the Emirate president.
But they bought a piece of land there.
Yes, but
Did you know that?
Yeah.
you know they didn't pay for visas to come. 500 or over like 500 people, right?
They were fucking
So, and the minister of Zweli, was it Dr. Zweli Mkhize?
Willem Keys.
Yes, you are saying no. These people, we need them. They are bringing money here, so we cannot pay. But
But not to
Those
advance the
guys-
country, to advance them.
no, yes, we must. And one thing he's forgetting that the extravaganza of the Arabs, it's in the eyes of the world. They literally do not care if you ask them for a visa; they will pay even double. They're not going. Look at, okay, the Saudi prince or king travels through Indonesia, whatever. This guy erect a mosque, golden mosque with golden every, because he can't pray in an ordinary mosque because it's not fit to him. So Allah he has to worship Allah where there is gold. With no gold, his prayers won't be heard. So he has to erect a mosque with gold and everything. They travel with cars, everything, food. You telling us that them to come to South Africa, you put a visa on, they will pity you and even pay you double. You know, but because we are so, we always feel inferior. Our government always can never negotiate.
But those Arabs, those people from the Emirates and all that, they throw money at
Have no
anything.
mercy when it comes to showing that they have money. They will just spit it in your face and look at you like,
It's
oh,
literally like they're humiliating you.
yes.
Yeah, but
So,
people don't see it like that.
but our people are shy to say, no, you have to
fucking
pay.
greedy also.
They think because they're getting the handout, so they say, don't worry about the visa as long as you're gonna give us a handout, because that's the only problem, the only thing. Why would really and Namibia put a restriction on it? Say Americans, Canadians, European Union pay for a visa. It's little. It's not much.
But
Because-
at least if 10,000 Americans come, 10,000 Europeans come, 10,000 Canadians come, it's 30,000 times whatever the visa application is. It's the
Yes,
revenue
and
that
they will
that
not
you're
be
generating.
rejected. Will you
Yes.
go apply for a visa for America?
You pay and you still reject.
You still rejected and there's no refund. And that that is the way they make money, right? They because they have a quota of people they can allow in a
Same
country
with passing
per
out for a
year.
driver's license.
Yeah.
Ask me
Which
about
one?
that.
It's
Ask
the
me
same with
about
passing
that.
out for a driver's license.
Yeah, but that's at least the driver license. But the visa part is sometimes the rejection. Look at the niece of mine. Germany says that
She's a risk.
she's a risk. An 18-year-old child is a risk to public safety in Europe. So that she will be, I mean, it doesn't make sense. That is a fucking up thinking. But again, that is what, as an African,